Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. I am tired. My voice is tired. I've been working hard, so, man, I've done like 3 interviews and a lot of consultations. I still need to talk to some of my people. And now I have jiu-jitsu in a minute. Can't wait to get some sleep so I can deal with some rescues tomorrow. But anyway, let me summon the energy to get this thing done. Look, many people, and I told y'all I'm not talking about any of the BS anymore, but I do like to explain some things, and this is it, man. Look, the buying process. I want to explain this from both sides. I had a good conversation with a friend of mine that deals with some more import type dogs, and she was confused by the nature of the American Bully. I understand why. Most of them do this thing where it's just a waiting list. You get on a waiting list, and when your spot comes up, you can pick from a multitude of dogs. If you pass on that spot, okay, the next litter you can look, the next litter you can look, and they do that for a specific reason, and that reasoning is because it's sort of hard if you put a deposit, say, on a third pick puppy. It's all kinds of variables. Even if you put it on a puppy at 1 week old, this is the problem. What if that 1 week old puppy that you put a deposit on doesn't turn into what you wanted it to be? Now, when we start off all this, we already know that none of the deposits are refundable. I say this 100 times over. None of the deposits are refundable. One of the things that drives me crazy, because I have a deposit that's currently all the way across the ocean. Me and the guy has no problems. One of the times it was my fault. I just didn't have the cash. The next time, it was just a waiting game to get something that I'm really, really looking for, that me and Poop is really, really looking for. So it's not a problem. This is what I don't like, and I have never liked this. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about in general. You people who like to put deposits on breedings because you want to get ahead of everybody. You want to get your pick in. You do understand when you make that breeding, it is non-refundable. You can go throughout all of the dog world. The deposits are non-refundable. I repeat, the fucking deposits are non-refundable. So instead of you going on a post or a rant or doing the things that I see y'all do a lot, like I say, I see them do it to everybody, so I'm not talking about mine. First of all, if that person is willing to give you something of equal value, give you a credit for your deposit, excuse me, switch that deposit to a future breeding, repeat that breeding, offer you something across the board, you did not get robbed. These are the terms of what you signed up for. If you want to take a chance and wait to see if a puppy is going to be around at 6 weeks old, where you can take a look at it, tune in and say, yo, this is the puppy that I want, right? Okay, if you do that, then it's all good, man. That's for you. Take your puppy home. But what we know is generally there's always somebody who jumped in way ahead of you, may have waited a whole year. I've got one person who's doing that now, who plans on waiting like 8 or 9 months on a certain breeding. That's what they want to do to get what they want, and they understand the process as we navigate through it. This is the decision that you made. Don't turn around later and then cry about the fact that, oh, the breeding didn't take and I want my deposit back. It was non-refundable. You signed up for this. If you don't want to deal with those terms, don't sign up for it. But if you sign up for those terms, do not fucking turn into a whiny, bitchy, Karen / cancel culture idiot type motherfucker. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Because you're the one who's breaking the deal now. The only time I will get on a breeder in that situation is if this person has a deposit, they call you about a dog that you have for sale that's your dog, and you're not honoring their deposit. That's bad business. If you're not willing, and this is a variable because not many people believe in allowing you to transfer your puppy fee to a stud fee. But if they're not offering you something for your stud and basically just saying you lost your stud fee based off of the fact that, hey, their breeding didn't take. That's bad. They should always be offering you, always honoring, always giving you other options, other breedings, or the possible repeat of that breeding. This is the way this thing goes. If you do not want to do it, don't do it. It's that simple. Stop playing the victim, some of you people who send in these non-refundable deposits, and when you're asked to switch to a breeding or wait for the next breeding because the thing that you were trying to get ahead of didn't quite work out in your fashion, now you want to cry all over the internet about, oh yeah, they're over there and they did me like this and they didn't know. This is what you signed up for. I currently have a rather large deposit on a rather large vehicle. At any time, if this vehicle comes in, and I decide I don't want the vehicle or don't try to go through with the transaction, I forfeit my deposit. I understand that. So if it comes in and my money is messed up or I can't do anything with it, I decide I don't want it, I want something else, I have to plan on losing that money that I put down. That is the terms of the contract. You people are in breach of contract when you try to change what you've already agreed to because it didn't go your way. It's just that simple. You blame all of the breeders and you talk shit about the breeders. You signed up for this. I've seen it. Oh, why do you take deposits on breedings that haven't even confirmed yet? Why do you put a deposit down on breedings that haven't confirmed yet? Either you're willing to wait or you're willing to shut the fuck up. It's that simple. Breeders, you should always honor every deposit. You should add, if a breeding does not take, you should add variables and ways that they can get this. But I'm fed up with seeing so many people, and you see it all the time. And, you know, and it's a culture of where we feel like that we can shame people into even changing our own deals. We can lie about things, you know, and do so many different things to change it because it's a weak ass mentality. And this is why you will never see me do this. And trust me, I have a few people who owe me some things. But you will never see me calling out to y'all in the public to come support me because of a story I have to tell y'all about somebody who didn't do something good with me or who didn't do good business with me or who didn't do this. That is the weakest bitch ass mentality ever. My business is my business. Your business is your business. Stop trying to be that guy who acts like he wants to fight but calls everybody in the neighborhood for support. No, if you've got a problem, pick up the phone, get at that person. I don't care if you have to get at that person every 3 hours on the hour. Whatever you got to do, your business is with that person. Handle your business. But also understand that if you come in and you make a deal, stick to your deal. When the deal does not go your way, don't try to change the deal and claim that you have been robbed. That is not the case. All buyers of dogs in the American bully community, if you are putting down a deposit, please establish that this person will honor your deposit. Every kennel says non-refundable but transferable. As long as they're doing that, your money is good. You can transfer it to some of their other breedings, maybe a repeat. Some of them, like myself, will allow you to transfer to a stud fee. But you must make sure that you get these things together and then don't cry wolf and say that you got robbed. You agreed to those terms. Stop playing victim and stick to the terms of your agreement and work it out. I've seen it happen a lot. I've had to go through it myself. I've had to deal with other people who are dealing with it with me. You can work shit out if you deal with the person and find out the variables. What happens a lot of times is because we live in a microwave society, people take off and buy dogs from other people because this didn't happen fast enough for me, and now they want to cancel the deal. No, just chalk your deposit because that was your agreement. You can go buy something else, but you lose that deposit. You agreed to that in the first place. Stop changing the narrative to make yourself seem like a victim when you can't stick to a deal. This is for all the buyers out there, and this is for the the breeders out there. Those are the two variables there. Like I say, the European style is you go 1, 2, however many people is on the list. Each breeding that comes out, everybody gets a chance as it goes down in order. If the person takes a dog, of course, you move up the list because that person is off the list. If they don't take it, you know what I mean, it's availability of a dog. Eventually, you'll get a chance to see if you want that dog. If you pass on it, that's on you. This is the reason why they do that, because it's basically the system that we're in, but we don't say it the proper way. But with all that being said, man, God bless y'all. I'm going to stretch, try to find me energy drink or some shit, and get out here and handle this business. But until next time, y'all, God bless you. Much love. Peace.